Wait.
You ready?
Oh god.
Let's go.
Yes, let's do it.
Nico, as you are flying in the air, you see these tendrils reach out towards you and it grabs you. As it pulls you towards the chronolith, your body disappears. You look around and you find yourself in an orange plane of existence, similar to the scene in Infinity War where Iron Man is fighting Thanos. It's orange skies, a sand of purple and orange, and you have these 6 orange tendrils that wrap around your body. You um this is the craziest one, and I'm giving this to you because by the time this one goes up, I don't think you'll be around anymore, and it'll be a crazy amount of information. So, and I made some specifically for you because I know the situation with Nico. I hope you enjoy this one. The 6 tendrils that wrap around your body. 6 tendrils that wrap around your body. And you see in front of you the form of Kinnear, ever large, ever growing, infinite amounts of power. And she looks towards you and she goes, and 5 of the 6 tendrils, ting, ting, ping, 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 and there's one that wraps around your arm. And she goes, witness, and pushes you, and you go flying through a portal as the tendril yanks you, and you land in a city. The wind is heavy. You look around and you see these platinum dragons that fly around the island. You know this as your home of Netheril. Now, this is the first time I want this to be known.
Other people can get Netheril. Other people can get this.
This is, you'll see. Keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever done what you're about to see in 5 minutes. I've never done it in front of somebody. I've only thought about it. I'm not really sure which one it is, but we'll figure it out right now. You look around, and the city is in flame. The dragons fly around, and they're burning through the city. You look at yourself, Nico. To which you look in your hand and you see a beautifully wicked diamond glaive that you hold in your hand. Actually, no, you wouldn't see this because you're yourself, you're your normal self. It's when you look up that you see. Get up. You look up and you see a yellow Aerococra, battle armor, a long blue cape that floats in the wind. The wings, your wings, flap out to the side. Scar across the left eye, it is white, it is milky. Only the right eye remains as it looks down towards you. This beautifully ornate black crown that sits on your head. You hold, this figure holds the diamond glaive in its hands and says, stand, Nico.
What's going on?
Nico, you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Nico. Pleasure to meet you, Nico. Welcome. Get your hand for a handshake. Welcome to Netheril. This is a possible future that could have happened. Lines down the way. You never leave Netheril. You stay. And you learn about someone. You learn about Veldrin. You learn of what he wanted. And this is a universe where our life wasn't so great. So many things went wrong. And what he wanted was beautiful. So we joined him. We knew everything about Netheril. And so, and a third version, one that looks just like the one that's talking to you, walks through, like over you. It just it phases through you, like you're not even there. It moves forward and says, Master. To which you hear, and you look behind as you see this drow drow, lavender skin, white hair that floats down to the back, braided front hair that's tied in the back, this black armor that is beautifully, it has got gold lines all around it. The cape,
Drow?
Drow's like a dark elf, like a dark elf.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah, and he has this cape of beautiful gold, long sword in the right hand. So he walks up and says, "Yes, Nico. My scholars, they have already begun their attack. In fact, Mikhail Gensis to me." You see this large golden dragon, almost like a Chinese in style, swings around. The Nico that talked to you at first, that doesn't seem to be actually present, looks to you, Nico, and says, "In this world, he becomes free. In this world, you follow him. You become his underling. Nico, this is..." And the Nico that is actually in this timeline looks back and says, "It's now the time." And the drow figure says, "Yes, kneel before your lord." And you, not you, but the Nico of the timeline falls to his knee. "Yes, Lord Veldrin." Looks down and says, "Beautiful. We will show them our power." And you watch as the earth around rises into the air to form this large meteor swarm. They will know that this is what peace truly means. And the meteors into the ground. You see wizards coming around trying to cast magic. They go out to the side. "Nico, fall to the back. You can't survive this." You look around as the Nico that follows you, the Nico helps you up and says, "Come on." And you go walking. The actual Nico of the timeline runs, trying to find cover. As he runs, you see your friends, people that you knew from the academy, professors that are on the ground. "Please." You see Professor Lewis, his old, frail human body. He says,
Lewis.
"Nico, please." As Nico runs by and says, "It's for peace." Flies as you see a version of yourself kill your professor. Please. And fall dead. You see Callus land, his blade in hand. As dragons, there is a chromatic dragon, a platinum dragon of silver color that charges in towards him. As he holds his hand out and he says, "Fall." You watch as the dragon is flying in and just stops. And like all the pressure of gravity falls on top of it and just collapses. He turns back towards you and you see that half of his face isn't human. It's warforged, automaton, it's robotic almost. He looks and he says, "For our overlord." You see as these imp-like creatures, devils, fly up from the back of Netheril and war in and fly in. We couldn't stop him. We couldn't stop him. And we ended up joining him. We didn't know anybody who was trying to fight him. The first time we saw him, he was just kind. The kindest eyes you've ever seen. You watched him weep over his dead friends, his comrades. Why would we not try and protect that dude? Why would we not try and protect that brother? We had no hope and no one to protect us. So as soon as he came back, we led him right here, the center of all magic. In a few hours, everyone that tries to fight him will be dead. And this will be his sanctuary, his moving throne. He brings movement back to the city. It goes flying across the world. It's his mothership. Belgian walks back over. Beautiful piece. He cleans up his blade before he hurls more meteors towards a dragon in the sky and takes them out of the air. As the dragon falls, he freezes in time. Then Nico looks back towards you and says, "You have to go back. Dude, you have to warn everyone. You have to face this battle. And years down the line, there will be a time when they make their way to Netherrealm. You have to inform everybody in Netherrealm, Professor Lewis, everybody, that Discordia is coming to help fight off Veldrin. Before it's too late."
What year is it? Tell me that, brother.
It's 1004. It's a year after your current time.
What month?
It's the end of the year. It's the end of the year called. It's Nightel, which would be December. It's Nightel. Things don't have to end up this way. This is if everything happened in this way and you never met Discordia. You aid them, you give them all the information through Netherrealm. The strongest bit of information. Veldrin is a bad person. All he wants is for everybody in this world to kneel.
So all that shit was real that the old man said.
I know. Crazy shit, dude.
Dude.
You see his feet starting to disappear, and he goes, "Well, hell, my time's up. Look, they might call you an idiot. Say they need you. The best thing you can do for them is go back to Netherrealm after this is all over. Inform everybody. Give them some form of communication if you will, if you can. But you have to go back home and let everybody know."
I will.
Okay. His form begins to fade away. Well, it was good meeting you, brother.
You
I'll
too,
see you.
brother. Oh wait, do I keep the hat? Or I never had the hat in that timeline.
I don't. He disappears, and the world around you falls apart like a puzzle and wisps around like a tornado, as you are thrusted back into your area, thrusted back into the battlefield, still in the air. And that's where we're gonna end into your session. Give me 1 second. Stop. Bonus DLC. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end your session.
That really just happened.
That just happened.
That was him.
That was it. So I will tell
They
you this.
rained down to make Netherrealm their flying sanctuary.
They got all the information. Shush. They got all the information in the world. Straight through.
And so if someone else got that, they would be Nico, or they would see Nico.
You don't know. But here's what I'll say. This has been your session. When you go back, don't let anyone know what you saw. Don't let anyone know what happened. Don't let anyone know anything was time-based. You can tell them your emotions, how you felt, how Cam felt about it. You can be like, "Bro, that was the most insane thing."
Oh, what about in the game?
In game you can say. I
don't know if I do.
It's up to you. But as far as outside, don't let anyone know. And do me a favor and go back and send in VINs for me, please.
All right.
All right, man.